Okay, welcome to GPJ. Now, I've got some bullshit happening right now, and that is that question 3 on Season 2, Episode 11, Contagion, Star Trek Next Generation, is what do the star dates mean? Now, I've been researching this, and I've heard many theories over the years, and one of them is that it's a number that is derived from series, season, and episode number, with a percentage in there somewhere, and any combination of any of those things. Now, I hate this, but apparently there is no real answer on how the star dates work. The main reason is that they didn't know exactly what to do with the dating system. They wanted to make it as vague as possible, so we didn't know exactly what times in the original series, what time that Star Trek is set in. We knew it was somewhere in maybe a couple hundred years in the future, but we didn't know exactly when or how long it had been. Now, in the Next Generation, they decided to make it more official, hence the whole it's the series, season, whatever thing. And you can kind of tell, and it is kind of clever. However, there is no way. It's like the example that they give is that 13.5 is 12 o'clock noon on one day, and 13.14.5 would be noon of the next day. Each percentage, it says here that each percentage point is roughly equivalent to 1/10 on one day. The progression of star dates is in the scriptures remain constant, but don't worry about whether or not there is a progression from other scripts. Star dates are a mathematical formula which varies depending on location in the galaxy, velocity of travel, and other factors can vary wildly from episode to episode. Now, you see, this is kind of clever, because this is the answer that I want to go with. Star dates are different everywhere because time isn't constant. You know, time travel aside, time shifts around when depending on how fast you're going, how close you are to a large gravitational source, just your relative position in the galaxy, like it says. And this is from this is from a Gene Roddenberry fan site, but however everything seems to have copied this, so this makes sense. It's funny because, depending on how fast you're going, you know, if you're going really, really fast, time slows down. Yeah, because of relativity and stuff. Now, I'm not going to explain this here because it will take far too long, and there are other people who do way better than I do. But essentially, time isn't standard. So, what I'd like to think of the star dates as is that the reason, and also the reason why they're called star dates, is that you know, they change depending on what star you're near to. It's not just a measurement of time, but it's a measurement of place. It's kind of a relative sector indicator, meaning that it changes from sector to sector that you're in, as well as the generalized time in that area that you have to sync up with. If you do that and add the points on the end, then basically the point system is the percentage of time that has elapsed in that sector. You know, I can very well get along with that. That's very nice, because it means that you can have what was it that I found a minute ago? It means that you can have Stardate 2337 one place, 3414 the next day in another place, and then 2891 back in your original place. So star dates are not really a measurement of time, they're also a measurement of place. They are star dates, place times. So there you go. There is no real way of measuring it. Essentially, there used to be some kind of system in which, like, Stardate 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 would mean that it's Next Generation, because it's a second series. Season 3, 2, 3. 7, 8, episode 78, you know, or something. And 9 would be relative date, and then 0.5 would mean that it'd be halfway through the episode. And you can tell this is really good, but sometimes they do line up this way. However, it's not consistent. They do not consistently do this. However, but I have been watching it, and I have noticed this occasionally, and this is why I thought that this question wouldn't be such a pain in the arse. It wouldn't be such a pain in the arse to answer, because it's, you know, I was like, yeah, I heard the rumours. It shouldn't be that hard to find out. It's fucking impossible. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.
It's a solvent thing.